I have my fabric unfold, enough for my hip measurement plus side seam allowance. I took out 1/2 inch at the top for sewing allowance, then placed my tape there and marked my waist to hip and waist to underbutt. Now on my waistline, I marked my waist measurement divided by 4, and on the hip line, I marked my hip measurement divided by 4 and connected them with a straight line. Now I minused 1 inch from what I have on my hip measurement and marked that at the underbutt line. I marked the same thing at the bottom and connected them all. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Thank you. Now I cut out the excess fabric, leaving just the allowance I needed. And that's it for our front piece. For the back, I have my fabric unfold also, and this is just enough for my hip measurement plus allowance. So I'm taking out 1/2 inch from the top for my sewing allowance, and then I'm taking out about 1.2 on the side for my zipper allowance. I marked my waist to hip on both sides of my fabric and drew a line across. And then I marked my waist to underbutt and also drew a line across. Now on my hip line, I'm going to mark my hip measurement, and I'll mark the same thing on my waistline. I marked my hip measurement on my waistline. So I found the midpoint of my waistline so I could use it as a guide to centralize my waist measurement. So after marking it down, I got my waist measurement and added 1 inch for the back dart. I folded my tape into 2, dividing my waist measurement and placed it on that center mark just like you see me doing. Now connect both sides down to the hip. So on the underbutt line, I'll mark my hip measurement also, and then minus 1 inch from both ends of that underbutt line, like you see me doing. Now I'll do the same thing at the bottom of the skirt and connect all the lines to the hip. Now it's time to cut out the excess fabric. Remember to leave enough allowance for your zipper on the back and for your side seam. You can use the main fabric to cut out your lining pieces if your material requires lining. Now I'll go over to my sewing machine and stitch them together. Here's what it looked like when I was done sewing the pieces together. Please give this video a like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and thank you for watching.